I hope you can hear this. This is the very first of our little... Okay, here I am at the first video. Our very first video is going to show you how you can effectively quote in writing an Obamacare situation. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and just sort of run through the system and show you how it works. You'll have to sit with me for a couple hours to get to use and upload this system correctly into your laptop. And what we'll be doing is individual appointments at my place, and we'll get all this stuff done. If you have a laptop, if you don't have a laptop, then we're going to have to do it at your place and set it up on your regular computer. The system is designed so that you can input all your quotes for a day, I mean maybe as much as 10, okay, in a matter of a half an hour, and print them in a half an hour, slap your postage on the letters, and get them out to all the people that you're quoted, and have a record in there of what you're doing. Now, of course, the next step is to sit down and write the application for the client without taking any money. And we can start doing that 1st of May. I believe we'll be able to do that effective the 1st of May, and I'll show you how we'll do that. Here's how we do it. First thing, we have to get our information on our client. So we go to the I have it actually. We go to the internet. And we go, I already have this bookmarked in my bookmarks to the insurance sites. I have your health insurance calculator Cover California. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring it up. And notice it comes right to the page, calculating potential insurance cost in 2014. We scroll down and we input the information. Now my client has 2 persons. He has an annual income of $50,000. There's 2 people in the family, but it's just him and his daughter. His daughter is 16. She is not an adult. Notice the age of youngest adult. We have to use his age, which is 39. Okay. Now what we're going to do then is just click here, and we come up with the facts in his situation. The estimated monthly premium without a subsidy is $11.49. The estimated tax credit from the government is $7.53. He's going to pay $3.96 for his insurance each month. Okay? So that information is what we're going to put into the system. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here just to keep it handy, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my database. This is an Access database, and we're going to click on that baby right there, and we're going to start a session, and we're going to go to Contacts, and I'm going to go to a new, actually what we need is, we need to go to a new one. But I think I already have him in there. Let's see if we can find him. I'm going to do a Control F, which means find, and I'm going to do Short. See what comes up. Keith Short, there he is. What you would normally do is you would type in his last name here, his first name here, his phone number if you have it, his address, Oroville, California 95966. You would put in any information that you had. You'd try to keep track of it in here, but you don't have to. The minimum is what you have right there. Then the next thing you do after you have that information in is you open the Coverage California form. That's this one little shortcut. You hit it, and this little screen comes up. Now notice I did one quote today at $70,000. I'm going to do another one on this client at $50,000. Okay? Number of people in the household is 2. Estimated annual income is $50,000. I'm going to put in the information from the computer, okay? From the website. it's going to show the monthly estimated monthly premium as $11.49. Okay, oops, I'll get the right figures in here. The tax credit as $7.53, and the monthly premium as $3.96. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit that. Now, because I'm not going to use this one and not even send it out to the client, I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. And I just have one in there. It's easy to delete files in this program, so that you have to be careful. Anyway, now that I have it in the computer, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. And I'm going to go to my Word document that actually is the quote. The beauty of the Word documents in Microsoft Word is that you can actually use them with Access and connect them. And I'll be teaching you how to do that. This is an example of that Word document. And it shows the details on our client right here already. It just pops right up. And if you have more than one, many of them will pop up. Notice that there's a couple of them in there from today. Okay? This one here, I quoted for this gal, has one person in her household. She makes $22,200. Her estimated monthly gross premium is $530, and she gets a credit of $419. That means her premium is $111. We go to Mr. Keith Short, and we see that the estimated monthly premium is $396 after a credit of $753. This is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and print this, and I'm just going to go ahead right now and print it on a black and white printer, and I'm going to add a page to it. I'm going to print out a page to it that I keep in forms. So we go to our forms. In my case, it's going to be 2013 forms, and the way I get to it is through insurance. 2013 forms, and I go to Covered California, and this is the form that I'm talking about right here. Okay, and I'm going to print him a colored form for 2 persons. See this? 2 persons. Couple. 2 persons. And he's going to have all this detail in his quote that I send out to him. Okay, now let's say that the man has questions. Beautiful. You will meet with him, and you will sit down with him, and you will take and explain all the things away, and you'll take an application. We will call it a non-binding insurance application. That means that neither party is bound to a contract. But what we're doing is preparing for this situation. Since there's only 4,000 agents that are going to be doing this in California, and there are approximately 4,000, there are millions of people that will be buying this insurance. There's no way in the world we're going to be able to do this without preparation. So we set up our non-binding application, which I will give to you by next week. And we will type in the information on our laptop, or we'll actually have a blank piece of paper, or a regular form in front of us, and we'll fill it out. This application will have all the information we need to write him a policy. So all we have to do is say to him, look, here's what's going to transpire in September. I will call you and tell you about any changes that transpired since then, especially on the premium. Number 1. Number 2 is I will answer any questions that you have that will come up during the time. Like you're saying, well, what about this and what about that? You're going to save those questions for me so that when we do finally put this thing together, all we have to do is do it over a phone. Okay? Everything. And you'll say, go ahead, Mark, and I'll say, fine. I'm going to go ahead and do it, and I'm going to send you out confirmation. So that is how you're going to do it on the phone. We may record the phone conversation with the customer's permission, but we're not sure exactly at this point whether that'll be allowed or not allowed. They may have to actually come in and sign paperwork. Well, whatever it takes, it'll go a lot smoother if we have this done. Now, the way I look at this, the first month, if we do none of this preparation, very few people are going to step up to bat. Why? People procrastinate. Vicki can confirm this. Everybody procrastinates. So we will have all these things taken care of for these people, so that instead of just writing 20 or 30 applications the first month, we'll write 100 or 200 applications the first month. And that is the way we're going to make a killing on this thing, because those people that we write will go out and tell their friends where they got theirs. And all this will be building up so that when we finally have the ability to actually input it into the government computers, we will have everything down and all of our clients lined up. And most of them won't even have to come into the office. So that's it for my first video.